Important to look up. And when I say look up, I mean to look up to that higher power, to look up to that power that's larger than you. If you don't know me, I'm Lisa Taylor, and we talk about living by the law of good, the law of God in this community. And I wanted to just give you a little heads up that the book is finally coming out. The book and the title of the book is Look Up, Look In, Look Out, 3 Simple Steps to a Divinely Guided Life. This has been a labor of love, years in the process, years in the making, but we're finally looking at a launch date. It's sometime in November. I'll tell you a little bit more detail as you tune in. But let's look at the first thought of this. What does it mean to look up? And why does look up change your life? You know, in the Bible where it says, and if you're not biblical, that's okay, because this is a concept that spans every thought, where it says, "Fear not, little flock, it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom." Well, if we know that there is a higher self, a higher power, whatever you call that, that is governing all. I mean, just look at the universe and look at how everything is ordered and operating and being governed, right? If there's a higher power governing each and every idea, you're a spiritual idea, then doesn't it kind of help us, and isn't it in our best interest to look up to that higher power and listen for guidance, listen for that spiritual intuition, listen for that angel thought, that higher thought that guides us to the best possible life we can have, to guides us to the best understanding of self. So to look up, to start our day, each and every day, by looking up to God, that higher power, that higher sense of self, to look up and tune in and understand what is that power that is governing all of us and that we can rely on, and that has in its best interest to, it's like it's in God's best interest for us to be the best we can be, to have the best life, to have the best expression and be the fullest expression of us that is possible. So yeah, let's figure out, what does our daily practice look like to start the day looking up and know what that relationship is, so that we get comfortable with it and we feel in tune with it, and we can tune into that higher sense of self, that, you know, the one self, the one truth. Like, what does that mean? What does that look like? Why does that change and affect a life? I mean, the book is filled with stories of how looking up, looking in, and looking out has utterly changed and shaped my life, to, you know, living on the water, which was my dream as a kid, to working for God, working in the spiritual realm of thought, which is what I absolutely love and have always loved, like my dream job, having a marriage of 36 plus years and 2 wonderful children. It's like, I couldn't ask for a better life. And all of it, every element of it, has been guided by look up, look in, look out, which is what the book lays out for everybody. I'm so excited. I can't wait to offer this gift to the universe and say, there's just so much evidence in this book of what does it mean to live. You know, to me, it's centered on God, like to put God at the center of your life, but to live by that intuitive guidance that is given to each and every one of us. We all have that voice within. And we are all given, like, fear not, little flock, it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. It's like we are given the best life we can possibly have if only we'll listen and follow. So more to be shared about all of this, but just today, pause on the thought of looking up, and what does that mean to you, and what relationship do you have with the higher power that I would reference as God, but you might reference as something else? Do you have a relationship with that? Do you communicate and listen humbly and yield to what that higher voice is telling you? And I just encourage you to do that, because the resulting life is amazing. And it's more than you could ever ask for. So I'm a fan. And I'm just offering this to anybody who wants to come along. So put look up in the comments if you are a fan and you are looking up and you are contemplating what does that mean for you and how do you walk in that path, because it's important. It's important to know what that is for you. And I encourage you and I invite you to come along on this journey. And there'll be lots of announcements. So stay tuned because I'm going to be going live a little bit more often as we get closer and closer to the book launch. And we're going to have a few workshops and some free events that anybody can join in on. So I'll let you know more about that as we go along. So definitely subscribe if you haven't subscribed, so you'll be notified for, what's coming up. And let me know in the comments if you're as excited about this as I am, because a lot of you listen regularly. So, and I just really appreciate all the subscribers to this channel. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And I really appreciate your support because without you, I wouldn't be here. And you keep me going. So thank you.